When we discuss brain food, the conversation usually centers around glucose or caffeine, molecules that provide rapid short-term energy. However, the brain doesn't just need fuel to burn, it needs raw materials to build and communicate. The human brain is nearly 60% fat by weight, and its functionality relies on the structural integrity of its cell membranes and the synthesis of neurotransmitters. Today, we look at a molecule that is critically deficient in modern diets due to decades of misguided nutritional advice. Choline. Choline is an essential nutrient, meaning your liver can produce small amounts, but you must obtain the majority from your diet. Its most vital neurological role is acting as the direct precursor to acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is a primary neurotransmitter responsible for memory formation, focus, circadian rhythm regulation, and muscle contraction. When you are learning a new skill or trying to recall a specific fact, your neurons are firing acetylcholine across their synapses. If your dietary choline intake is chronically low, your brain physically lacks the raw chemical inventory to synthesize this neurotransmitter efficiently, leading to brain fog and cognitive fatigue. Beyond communication, choline is structural and required to synthesize phosphatidylcholine, a specialized lipid that makes up the cellular membranes of every cell in your body, particularly your brain cells. Think of a brain cell membrane as a biological border control. It must be fluid enough to let nutrients in, but secure enough to keep toxins out. Phosphatidylcholine maintains this fluid structure, and without adequate choline, cell membranes become rigid and less efficient at transmitting electrical signals. Choline also operates as a major methyl donor in the liver, helping convert homocysteine into methionine. This is critical because elevated homocysteine levels are toxic to blood vessels and are a recognized biomarker for neurodegeneration, cognitive decline, and cardiovascular disease. By supplying methyl groups, choline actively neutralizes this neurotoxic threat, protecting the vascular network that supplies oxygen to the brain. So, where do we get it? The most bioavailable, dense source of dietary choline on the planet is the egg yolk. A single large yolk contains roughly 150 milligrams of choline, about 25 to 30% of the daily requirement. However, for 40 years, dietary guidelines demonized the egg yolk due to its cholesterol content, pushing the public toward egg white-only diets and creating a population-wide choline deficiency. We now know through extensive clinical data that dietary cholesterol has a negligible impact on blood cholesterol for the vast majority of the population. By throwing away the yolk, we discarded the very molecule required for memory synthesis and liver health, while keeping the biologically inferior pure protein egg white. The brain is a chemical engine, and choline is its primary structural and communicative material. The data is clear. To optimize cognitive output and protect neurological tissue, you must eat the yolk.